Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form.
Big chance! Goal! The breakthrough strike! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Nakata. He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. He's found the way through. Kukcu. And here's Batistuta. Messi. That's a decent clearance. Look at the space here. It's Nakata! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Chance to deliver. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Vieira. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Searching pass he's played there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, super find. Oh, that's a key interception. Quality ball. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Zico. Showing great feet there. Oh, nice touch. And here's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Goal! And they've got their lead back. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Foot in. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckenbauer, probing pass. Oh, delightful ball. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, nicely intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get... And a chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. You have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Zico! It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting. Oh, there's the header! Harmlessly behind.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And this is Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Played into space out wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Messi. And the counter is on. Oh, that's clever. Now then, oh, here we go. Shot, surely! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that.
Has a shot! What a hit, the save was firm.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
And he's gone looking for safety. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's gone for goal! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Timber. Van Dijk. Barcelona finding their passes. Now who's going to be first? He's tried one! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Barcelona are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
And he's decided to go for it. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Barcelona are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
That's been cut out, well played. And this is Messi. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, another set play.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Messi clearly thought he could deceive the keeper, but not like that.
Timber. Nakata. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. The ball's gone astray. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Zico. Chance here to counter. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nice physical challenge. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's having a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Pele could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his...
Shapes to shoot! It's hit the upright. They've scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Lam. Ambitious ball here. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's superb. And he's quick to get it clear again. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Puyol. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 15, el dorsal 6, Messi. Serán sustituidos
He's had it taken off
el
him.
dorsal 10.
And this is
El
Lewandowski,
dorsal 17.
played into
Se va a llevar a
space.
cabo un cambio de
And this is
jugadores.
Ronaldo. He's one-on-one, surely! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody, and
stadium,
welcome
and the
to
players on the
today's
pitch
match.
are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here.
Demetrio Albertini really is one of the best midfielders of his generation.
He blazed the trail for that position, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe some have been able to emulate his brilliant passing range, but none can match his ball-winning ability too.
Succumbs to the pressure. Probing pass. Costa Curta cuts it out. Gantz. Well, played right into his path.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe, and Messi! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So, a breakthrough already. That's a throw. He's being urged to shoot. And it's Seedorf. Drop. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Albertini, the regular corner taker.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Modric. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Another save.
Modric, really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Corner number 2 then. He's having a shot! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Tomori at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit.
There's the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Pele. Lam is wide and looking to get onto this. And the pass. And Messi! Oh, taken with style. And they've got their lead back. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
And now he has 2. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played back in. Oh, well played, well played. Beckenbauer chips it through. Oh, Red, nice interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't.
Mbappe, can he finish? He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Great vision. Oh, good take in a good area. Takes a shot! It's in! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Albertini. Vieira gets across to intercept that. Beckenbauer. Massaro.
There will be 3
Zico.
minutes added time.
Searching pass he's played there. Decent chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Can he get on the end of this? Beckenbauer. Zico. Pass somewhat off target. And the first half is done. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half.
And we'd like
Goals,
to inform you
goals
now
and
that
more
the latest
goals,
travel
but only
information
one
is
between
currently
them.
being displayed on the screen.
Here we go again then. Lahm. And it's Albertini. Great ball, real chance! Rui Costa. Modric! Oh, that was no routine save.
Modric really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it. Thuram.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And this is Messi. That's good play. And Messi! Well, now in for the pieces! He scored! 2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now he's got space here. Tomori kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Modric.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Can he get it through? Nkunku picked out brilliantly. Now, and he shoots! Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. And he's had a hit! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
And Nkunku brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Number 20, Mbappe. Number 5,
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
number 23,
That's an excellent
Zico.
interception.
Coming on the field, number 13,
Beckenbauer has created
Number
one goal
11,
already.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Pulisic,
Number 8,
Modric,
Barnes.
and
Number
it's Modric.
25,
And this is Inzaghi. Ambitious ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pulisic, Modric. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rafael Leao. Pull it. And now the breakaway. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nice looking ball. Oh, super ball. And he's had a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And very quickly, the substitute made his Pulisic! And claimed it back swiftly. Takes a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Milan are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ernest. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Triol makes the interception. And it's Hullet. This looks promising. Shapes to shoot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Caught offside that time. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, delicate chip through. Otto cuts out the pass. And here's Rafael Leao. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Lahm did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Ronaldo. That's very neat. He's going for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best. He won't be happy with that one. Nkunku. Pulisic. And this is Inzaghi, and he's in on goal. Has a shot! And the keeper read that really well. Milan get their fourth corner. And that has been cleared. Struck first time. Smashing save, really good save that. They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the finish! It's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
The headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some.
Vieira with the foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
Hello,
Your
everyone.
reflections? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled out
today's
all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Batistuta! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Threads one in. And the shot! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 9 minutes.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Messi.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ah, he's given it away. And he's managed to get free. He's through, and Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he stop it going out? Lovely bit of skill. Beckenbauer. Pele! Well, he's ended up in no man's land. And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Vieira! He's missed, but not by that far. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zico gets into a good position. He's had a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Just eases him off the ball. Zico. And this is Pele. Lam. Mbappe. And he's heaved it away. And claimed it back swiftly. And he's picked it up out wide. Tries to play it through. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose, and it's come back out to him. Oh, he got that all wrong.
Messi really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Lam knocks it into space. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's going in strongly.
Now it's Roberto Firmino. Guti. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Thuram with the clearance. And here's Messi. In by Messi. Here comes another cross. And the keeper beats it away. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. It's a searching pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Guti. Lahm. Now Costa Curta. And it's Firmino. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely shaped ball. Nicely worked. And it's a goal kick. Beckenbauer. It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. And this is Messi.
There will be one more at a
deals
time.
with that comfortably. And that is going out for a goal kick. Guti. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Poland are looking to go forward now. Aims beyond the defence. Maradona, crossing. And that's the keeper's ball.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
No, he's just misjudged that one. And that's put paid to a promising move. Guti. Lahm. Lahm delivers. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Poland clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's Pelé, played into space. That's good vision. Mbappe. And it's Zico. Zico! They've got to be quick to recover this. Maradona.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lahm. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Maradona. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer. Now he's got space here. Good ball over the top. Baresi spots it. Chance! And he hits the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
We have got
Mbappe.
changes here from both
Number
sides, in
10,
fact.
Messi.
So we have a
Number
breakthrough.
5,
Now how will
Pele.
things develop from here?
Number 23.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter,
Zico.
in this team, he's
Coming on
always the
field,
number one contender, and he's done it again.
11, Cristiano
Neatly
Ronaldo.
clipped into space.
Number 13, Kvaratskhelia. Number 25, Gullit.
Costa Corta.
Number 8, Panes.
Now Gilberto Silva.
Substitution.
Maradona. Oh, that's ambitious.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Crosses it in. Tries a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lofted in. Baresi is there, and he can get that clear. And now the breakaway.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Aubameyang unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a cute ball. What a delightful ball. And this is Ronaldo. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Gullit. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! And that was as close to certain as can be.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field
Final checks
is
on the touchline.
number 4,
A change about to
Pirlo.
occur.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Pirlo. Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated,
2 added
there's a good
minutes
chance
has
of a
been
goal.
indicated.
Oh, that's nice. Pirlo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has been clubbed away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy.
And just a
That
quick
was so
reminder today to
very,
please
very
drink
good.
responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated
What
or
a
behaving in an
turnaround. Victory
inappropriate
from the
manner will be
jaws of
removed.
defeat.
Thank you very much
Enjoy
for your
that, Jim.
cooperation.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed.